Sorry for cursing. Right off the bat. What a night. My God. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Can you guys see me? Hear me? Sorry for the delay, guys. So much nonsense. I hate Joey. So much nonsense went on. My friend and I were trying to watch the fireworks. Trying to watch the fucking fireworks. Thank you, Ryan. Ryan's awesome. Oh, my God. Oh, God. So, there is so much nonsense going on here. Everything's staticky. What the fuck? Why are you fucking me? Oh my God. What is going on here? Guys, I need Andy here. My God. Jesus. All right. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, all right, fine. For some reason, it just fucking worked. Okay. Hi, guys. Sorry. Now we're back to normal now. Sorry. With all of the nonsense and all of the, hey, I'll be there in a couple minutes. With the traffic, we went down to, I'm so lame. I'm such a lame idiot when it comes down to, I want to watch the fireworks. It's July 4th. And I want to watch the fireworks. And it takes me fucking hours. And the fireworks didn't even fucking show up. Yeah, and it's just unfucking believable. And I guess it puts me in the right mood because tonight the show is going to be about this fucking nerd that somehow thinks that we don't see the fucking grift. We don't see what he's doing. This guy Kevin Brenner, and maybe he's upset that he's got like a brother that was a great magician or something like that. Maybe he's mad about that, but the fact that he just goes on and just milks you guys for fucking money, it's absurd. And I know. And I know that what happened was, I know what happened was that this is what he's famous for. And I'm sorry, I got off track there for a minute. I got distracted. And maybe that's when I need to get back on track. Because I get distracted easily. All right. So let me just play something that's near and dear to my heart. And after that, I'll come back from this video and I will be succinct. I will be on point. I will make sense. And I promise you, I will make a lot of sense.
Watch this. For I have seen all that I've seen what Laban's done unto. Oh, isn't that amazing? And my word will not return void, and it will go to that which it was sent. And it will prosper. But life and joy and the nature of God. Oh, Oh, hallelujah. And bread for eating will also provide and multiply. Oh, that's the opening of the windows of heaven. This is decreeing faith. Decreeing a thing, excuse me, and it shall be established unto thee, the force, the spiritual force of the spiritual power. He is preparing for you as we even speak. I smell heaven's bakery cooking up something good for you, sister. If God's got to send a bird, he'll send a bird. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah. And now listen to this. You go a little further. You get the one, God's for you. You get, he's with you. And then the last biggie, God's in you. Whew, man. You remember those heavens were shut up because the people, those heavens were shut up in faith, breaking through. And she proved God. God has something better than where you are right now. And their place in him as the, hallelujah. And God sent that man that day to open up those heavens. Shoo, hallelujah. Instead of letting our faith be dictated to by our heart and what God said. There it is again, so strong. Faith is the substance, the title to the deed of the substance of things hoped for. I just got another good one. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
All right, in the flesh. Now I'm back on track. Just took a little farting to get me back. All right, guys. All right, let's get back on track. So what I'm doing here tonight is me and my buddy. She's awesome. She wanted to see the fireworks tonight. So I thought that we could go see the fireworks and I'd be back in time to do the show because I do have something very important. What's his name? Joey Going. Yeah. Um well, that's definitely not a he. Yeah, don't look like a he. Trust me on this one. Yeah, but we were going to see the fireworks and went down there and I'm it's hard to kind of enjoy something and especially know where this fucking fireworks are going to be when you got to be back and you got to do the show. You keep pushing it off a little bit and pushing it off. And the fireworks never fucking showed up. I don't know if they were canceled, but we keep hearing them every once in a while. So it was just ridiculous. So I am going to tell you why I'm here tonight, and I'm going to tell you why I have a piano. See, we'll get into that at a later time, but I want you to know I'm armed with instrumental music. All right. I know it's taken me a long time to get back on track because, guys, I've been running around. I took we were in my truck. We were in the back seat. We put we saw nature's fireworks. There was, flashing lightning. I don't know if they were canceled or whatever, but we had a blanket back there. And yeah, it was not, it was nice. It was down at the beach. You think you could see fireworks at the beach, and for some reason, there's all these parking spots down there. So whenever you see parking spots, you know that um, that's not the place to go. So I screwed up. Didn't see any fireworks. I guess they must have been canceled. We're here in New York, and there's like flash thunder and lightning. Maybe that's why they stopped it. But you hear a little bit of that And if you see me getting distracted, my friend is you can't see her. She's off camera, but I'm listening to both of everyone. So just to let you know what's going on. If you think I'm talking to other people, I'm not. But um, let's see. DH, get to the point, Doc. Yeah, you are right. I'm sorry. All right. So let me get to the point. I'm gonna get. I can't hear you, Miss. Um, thank you. Sticking up for me. All right. So this is what I'm going to talk to you about tonight.
What made you stop trashing Casey? I didn't necessarily stop trashing him. I reached out to him. I asked him if he wanted to
Why'd
do a
you
show
reach out
together.
to KC? Who's KC to you?
Well, we were making fun of him. And he was losing his mind. He kept threatening me, and like, because he's one of these reactive nuts, like just like Joey. Like, oh yeah, motherfucker, I'm gonna
Yeah, but
drive
wasn't
overnight and
KC
kill
in
you.
show business for a while?
He can't take it. These
Yeah, but
guys
this
can't
is
take the
different.
internet. Yeah, they
Yeah,
can't
the
do the
internet's
internet.
different for him.
They were
No, that's not true. It's not that I can't take it. It's the content. It's what you say. I could sit here all day and believe it or not, I do have a thick skin, and I welcome you to make fun of me. And most of the time, I'm going to laugh with you. Uh, I tell you the truth. I don't have the best command of the English language. I am not the best broadcaster out there. Um, there's a lot of things that you can goof on, and I'm totally cool with it. Who wouldn't be, unless you got this huge fucking ego, which I don't. I'll be the first to tell you, there's no one that hates me more than me. I don't think that I'm any better than anyone. I'm. You should hear me talking to my cats. I tell them, man, I'm really I'm really a kind of a loser. But one thing that's good is that I can tell you honestly, there's nothing that I will say that I won't say to your face. I won't ever tell you that I'm going to meet up with you somehow and we're going to, you know, do like junior high school under the monkey bars at 3 o'clock at night. I don't threaten people. I say, yes, one day you might meet somebody that you say bad things about, because that's a true fact. But I never, I want you to get something straight. I don't threaten people. I called Onion. No, I emailed them. I'm sorry. I emailed him and I apologized because I let my emotion get the best of me, because he was a guy at the time who had like, like three people listening to him. And he was saying like, like how bad I am. And okay, I mean, if Kevin Brenner was going to say something like that, all right, fine, because he's done a lot here. And to Onion's credit, he has blown up and he's done great. I could, I don't watch when people say shit about me, but I've seen some of his stuff and he's pretty good. He's pretty entertaining. He knows what he's doing, and this is something that's I'm new at, and I don't I don't try and hide that. I'm learning, as you see. I'm just trying. I'm finally getting the clips up. So there are things that I am not good at. But if you're going to say something to test me or to lie to me or to pretend that you're someone else, then I don't think, as much as of a loser I think I am, I don't think that you can beat that when you lie to somebody and you put the time in to tell them that you're someone else. Like I said, I'm learning here, and I got a lot of stuff. Onion enjoys trans women as well. Hoagie Fest, kind citizen M. Thank you. Yes, I agree. Um, but I don't have anything against the Onion, and I emailed him to apologize. I called him Fat Onion, or I called him. I made a juvenile remark because my ego, I guess, must have been hurt for some reason or something like that. Just right off the top, because I didn't know the guy, and I guess that's where that came from. So I apologized, and I stand by it. I mean that. I am sorry for reacting that way. That's not how I like to carry myself. But I don't like when people challenge me to things that they wouldn't say to my face. That's where the line is drawn. And you know, I guess I go back to this thing where I just want people to treat me the way I would like to be treated. That's the way I treat people, right? And the reason why I've had this whole paradigm shift is because something Chad said made a lot of sense to me. He goes, "Hey, I treat this whole thing like professional wrestling." So, yeah, um, this is all, uh, like when Kevin Nealon was on Saturday Night Live, and he was doing acting, and he made out with a guy at the bar. Do you think he's gay? Just like when I was on Stern, and I dressed up like a woman and went to the Belmont racetrack. You know, no, you're doing a bit. Th- It's okay. It's acting. It's fun. Nothing needs to be taken seriously except if you threaten me as a man, and that will not end well. If that's a threat, then take it as one. But I'm not threatening anybody. I don't want any confrontation with anyone. But just don't do that. Talk about how dumb I am and how I can't speak. That's fine because I agree. Nick, Gurr. Hi, Nick. Love Casey. Say my name quickly, please. Nick, Gurr. Nice. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Okay. Um. So let me get back to let me go back to the clip here. What I'm responding to. Okay. I don't know if I explained that exactly the way I wanted it to, but I think you might understand what I'm saying. Let me go back to this clip, all right? And here we go.
What made you stop trashing Casey? I didn't necessarily stop trashing him. I reached out to him. I asked him if he wanted to
Why'd
do a
you
show
reach out
together.
to KC? Who's KC to you?
Well,
I've actually I'm entertained by this guy Kevin Brenner. I think he's funny. Um, he's a pink man. He looks like a dog's heart on. Uh, since when do bald guys have bald spots? He looks like an angry accountant, but he's funny. I like when he yells with his lisp. Where do you get a lisp? Kevin, why you got a lisp? You sound like some of the gentlemen I've met in bathhouses down in Soho. I don't know. Why did you? Why? I don't know why you have a lisp. Sorry, I'm a little distracted here, guys. Um, you speak with a lisp and you yell at everyone. Why are you yelling at everyone? Is that because you don't feel you're being heard? You don't feel that people are listening to you? I think you got plenty of people that love you and are listening to you. You don't have to yell to get your point across. Plenty of people are listening to you. Look at your numbers. You're doing great. You don't have to yell and put people down. I know you've put me down a bunch of times. You've called me a Piazza, and I guess that is a slang for someone who's gay because of Mike Piazza, who was a great catcher. Okay, yeah, you can add your own there, but Does he know that you call people Piazzas and it means that he's gay? Is he out of the closet? Is he gay? So you might have to do hi, Piazza's lawyer. Hello. You might have to do that because that might be slander. But it's all in fun. Kevin, you're having fun, and I'm glad to say I'm having fun with you. But and you call me gay, that's funny. It's funny. You call me a loser because I lost all that money from gambling. That's funny, Kevin. You're funny. I like you. I like Milton. And me and Bob Levy, don't even get me started with Levy. Levy and I mean, for God's sakes, we might even be gaying off right now. That's how much we like each other. Soy sauce, hair dye. Red Bar is watching, and he knows what you did to Johnny Fratto. Johnny Fratto was my boss, and he was awesome. Soy sauce, hair dye. I love Johnny Fratto, and there isn't a day that goes by I don't miss that guy. He was amazing. Yeah. So Kevin Brenner is he's yelling at people, and he's got this lisp, and the thing that made me kind of want to come out and talk about it is you had to see this. I don't know if he stopped doing it, but there was a couple times where he did it, where it was on the weekend, and I guess he's being considerate of his family or whatever, but he's on there panhandling Friday and Saturday at like 12 to like 3 in the morning and doing well, but he's keeping his voice down. He's not yelling. He's keeping his voice down, and he's just on there just waiting for you people to send him money. That's panhandling. That's what people do when you get out of a cab in San Francisco. You get out of the cab and they come over and they say, hey, give me money, and then they're going to stay around you until you give them money. So Tubby says, Casey, I love Tubby, by the way. Casey, I met Kevin Brenner in person, and Kevin looks like Billy the Puppet from the Saw movies, and he rides a bike. He rides a bike, and he calls me a Piazza? Are you fucking kidding me? What color is your helmet, you homo? Nothing wrong with being a homo. There is nothing wrong with being a homo. But don't be calling people Piazzas. Don't be calling people gay when you wear a helmet riding a bike. What are you afraid of? You're going to fall off your bike and you want to protect the melon? For God's sakes, that is so Piazza. Quit it. Quit doing that. There is no man. Do you know that there are a lot of tough guys that ride motorcycles? A lot of them aren't, but a lot of them don't wear helmets. But the people that will wear the helmet on the motorcycle, I guess that's a law. I guess you got to do it, but I don't think there's a law that makes you look like a homo by wearing a helmet when you're riding a bike. I had a BMX when I was like 12. I didn't wear a helmet. Neither did all my friends. Nobody wants brain damage and lose the ability to get a point. Okay. Well, yeah, maybe that's true. I've had over 12, 15 concussions, and I used to get deja vu every time I get hit in the head. So do you think that there is something that I might have missed? Maybe I should have worn a helmet, but I didn't want to look like a gay or a douche. I didn't want to do that. Hi, Obnoxious John. I love him. Guys, check out his show. He's got a great show with Carlos Dangerous. Danger. He's awesome, that guy. Carlos Danger. And Obnoxious John is on there. The bastards. Sorry. I'm losing track here. let's go. I'm trying to pay attention here. Let me go back to the clip. All right.
What made you stop trashing Casey? I didn't necessarily stop trashing him. I reached out to him. I asked him if he wanted to
Why'd
do a
you
show
reach out
together.
to KC? Who's KC to you?
Well, we were making fun of him. He was losing his mind. He kept threatening me.
I wasn't losing my mind. Oh, we covered that.
What made you stop trashing Casey? I didn't necessarily stop trashing him. I reached out to him. I asked him if he wanted to do a show together.
Why'd you reach out to KC? Who's KC to you?
Well, we were making fun of him. He was losing his mind. He kept threatening me, and because he's one of these reactive nuts, just like Joey. Like, oh yeah, motherfucker, I'm gonna drive overnight.
Casey in show business for a while?
He can't take it. These guys can't take the internet. Yeah, they can't.
The internet's different for him.
They were insulated from criticism when they're on Howard. They didn't get. Everyone's laughing at you, and then he comes on here and he can't take a chat room saying your mom's a piece of shit or something. He loses his mind. He's like, you talk about my mother, I'm coming to your house. And it's you can't fight us all. We're the internet. And he doesn't understand that. And so we were having fun with it because he's so reactive. And then I was like, oh, well, let's just try to get him on. We'll just try to make peace. And I emailed him. He actually emailed me first, apologizing for reacting and threatening me. And then he did it again and again. And then he emailed me and reached out, and I reached out and said, we should get together. I'll split super chats with you. Come on the show. He said, maybe that's a good idea. Then he started having all these other people on, and now he's going to have chat on, and now he's attacking you. So I think that's pretty much a fuck you to me. So we'll be making fun of him again soon.
Send me the link. When's he doing a show? When's he doing
Tonight.
A show about me? Tonight?
Yeah, in just a few hours.
Why is that about Mr. Onion? I thought we were okay. I am still at the spot where I am kind of cutting my teeth, if you will, and learning how this stuff works. As you see, I got my clips up, so I'm learning how to do that. And I don't give a fuck if you don't like it. If no one likes what I'm doing, do you know how many fucking shows there are out there? And Mr. Onion is this is funny. Hold on. Addicted to Yuba quilt. KB rides a bike with no seat. If you can't mention, that's funny. Good one. So hi April. Bet you could make me have a big O. Aaron can't. Oh, I heard about that. That was very funny. And Aaron, man, you just added the fuel to the fire. You just took a huge gas can and put on top of something you should have just laughed off, man. That's kind of like what Onion is saying that I did, by me getting mad at whatever he said. I don't even remember. It was just something because I was new at this and it just caught me off guard. I mean, I know he's done a bunch of videos since, and I would think he wouldn't do any more of them because none of them do any numbers at all. I never watched them, but I just looked at it. So I would think I'm not somebody that is popular enough for him to do. But that April's hot, huh? Isn't she cute? Yeah, I think she's a cutie, man. And I'm sure that there are. I'm sure that her husband is doing the right thing, and not every girl. All right, KJ, I love you, but you've distracted me a lot. But here, I want to ask you something. No, but you've been saying things and it's distracting me. But I want to ask you something because this is a great question. When you're with your guy or your boyfriend or whoever, every time that you guys have relations, and my other mic isn't. Can you hand me that mic right there? Yeah, right there. Here. Yeah. If you can give me that. Yeah, awesome. Here, so talk into this, all right? Because you're gonna here. Here, can I tell everyone? Say hello to everyone.
Hi.
Okay,
everybody.
that's Miss K. Here.
I don't want to be on here. We're running around.
All right. Oh, but I got to ask you this.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Can you talk to me? You good?
I have no headphones.
All right. All right. You all right? Okay. So look. So when you have sex with your guy, every time are you reaching a no? Because that's what they're talking about with April and Aaron.
No.
Not every single time.
With a big N. No.
How? Okay. Even if you're in a committed relationship or whatever. The piano.
Which I'm not, but go on.
Okay. Out of 10, how many times does a woman climax?
Okay.
Like if you have sex 10 times, how many times do you think?
I'm happy for this moment.
Okay, this is honest.
For like all women, for this moment right here, because I think just starting off, like porn has like just given everybody the wrong idea.
Okay.
Especially men, which have no idea. They really don't. Like a lot of men don't know that's sex is not like the way you have a fucking orgasm. Like a lot of times people think that it's just penetration.
That's what you're saying. Men think that the only way we're going to get a woman to climax is by having sex with her.
Yeah, and they have no idea.
That's
not it.
No, that's is it 50% of it?
Yeah, I would say like 50% of it.
But more of it's other stuff?
Yeah, there's so many different spots.
So,
besides the G spot, which everybody knows, but there's more than.
So, do you climax more when it comes to a guy using his digits, or a guy using his?
It's like both.
So it's a combination of that. Will you climax more? Say mouth and fingers compared to sex.
I didn't know we would get this graphic, but
Well, I mean, we're on the internet. April wants to know.
April wants to know because she wants me to set it straight. A lot of guys have watched porn their whole life, and there's women like, oh my god, they're all actors.
Okay.
Big time.
Yeah.
Because as far as like sex goes, that's not how you orgasm. Women just been doing that and like playing it off like it's, so getting them off, but it's not.
So most men are made to think that the only way to get a woman off is to go to penetrate. But you're saying that that's like half the time.
I think that's why pride is so big right now too.
You're saying that's why a lot of women are bisexual?
Yep.
Because women know their bodies better than us men?
Exactly. It's better to have. I mean, a lot of women will like, because society you're supposed to be with a man, but I think that's why pride is even bigger.
Do you have you ever thought about going the opposite way? I know you've had boyfriends, and you've been my friend for a long time, and I've watched them, move to this one to that one, and most of some of them I like, some of them I haven't. But
some of them are crazy.
Yeah.
Some of them are most wanted.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But has it ever made you want to go to the other side and just say, screw men and their dumb penises?
Oh, 100%. Especially with this economy, it's just not even like anybody my age does not like own a home. Nobody owns anything, and it's like, okay, what are my options? Let me see. A woman that actually knows how to give me an orgasm.
That's very important.
But okay, if we're gonna like have nothing, we'll have nothing together. A man who can't really do that, he doesn't know what he's doing. There's a 50-50 chance maybe with no home, nothing, no security. That's a
to the curb.
A little bit.
I got you. Well, it makes sense. I mean,
but I'm not a materialistic person, so.
Well, but if you're going to be physical with somebody, why not make it with a goal at hand?
True story. True enough.
Yeah.
True enough. But some people, that's all they see.
See, what you don't notice, but what April is talking about, and I'm sure that's not the real April, but April does a show with her husband. It's called Steel Toe, and they were talking about a news story where women get better sleep if they have an orgasm before they go to sleep, and it kind of came out that the woman April said, "Well, I don't come every time," and the guy just got so mad and unbelievable, and that has been the talk of our whole Dabbleverse for a long time. And
I might as well say goodbye to the relationship. Sorry.
you think?
Come on, really? Oh, come on.
Well, but what you just said is true. I mean, it's like the women don't go every time,
No.
and a guy should be okay himself. Say, hey, look, all right, it didn't work that time. You know, and when she says go ahead and finish, you should be okay with that. You know, I mean, or take care of her first.
A lot of times I can't even like myself, so it's not like.
Okay, so it's not any knock.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if you're saying it over like a whole bunch of people, I don't know. What
Yeah, he took it on the chin for that
big
one.
time.
He really did.
Big time. I don't know like what their show's about, but
Yeah, well, they're a married couple, and they do a show together, and I'm sure that's not easy. So I'm not criticizing at all, but
I hope everything's going good for you. I feel bad. That's rough though. That really is.
it is for thousands and thousands of people to be replaying the clip over and over.
Wow.
So for a man that they're all like, oh, you can't please you, because the wife is a piece of ass. I mean, she's hot. She's really cute, and nobody likes that. So
That sounds
yeah,
rough. Right?
yeah, that sounds a little. But I'm going to get to you guys in a little bit. I want to thank you guys for coming in here. I still got some stuff to show you, and there was a
Pretty awesome. I'm looking at all the comments.
yeah, they most of the time they're very nice. But what I wanted to make sure that I touched on, and my clips they didn't come in here. Oh, that sucks. Because I had a whole bunch of clips that I wanted to. Oh, I think I got it here. All right, guys, don't give up on me yet. I just wanted to make sure that Kevin Brenner. I'm sure he's not going to like what I said, but it's fine. It's fine, Kevin. We're okay. I mean, I'm just like you called me at Piazza, and you said some mean things about me, but that's what we're doing here. We're just having fun with each other. I think you're funny. I think the Onion Guy's funny. I'm sure he's going to be goofing on me, and that is okay. I didn't get mad at any of that. So don't think that I'm sensitive. I'm not. I mean, for God's sakes, I had the best person to do it with was Howard Stern. He called me a homo every day for like 10 years, and none of it ever made me upset. Please, it doesn't make me upset. And I just I don't want to be a part of anything where people are going to um where people are going to pretend that there's someone else, or somehow bring family and kids into this thing, because that will make me really upset. And you caught me on a good day, because yeah, I am prone to fits of rage. It does happen at times, and I'm working on it. I'm doing my best, but there are limits, and there are times where I think that the world would be a better place if people were responsible for what they do and what they say, and just to be accountable for what they do. And sometimes you'll say something about somebody and think that they'll never ever hear it, or you'll never meet them, but you will sometimes. And I think people need to have that in the back of their head when they treat people a certain way. Right?
Not for nothing.
Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Not for nothing though. There's 3 of them.
You got to speak right into that. Go ahead.
3 of them.
3 of who?
Just the point that they're like ganging up on you. It takes
Who
3
is?
of them to like talk about one person, right?
Who are we talking about?
The Onion, I don't know. There's 3.
Oh, okay.
So like this saying goes, like small minds talk about people, and big minds talk about like things. No, I didn't say it right.
No. I get what you're saying. All right. Okay, cool. Hey, everybody, that is KJ in the house. All right. Hey, Ryan, how you doing? All right, Kay. Here, give me 1 sec. And I'll be out in a couple, and we'll go look for some fireworks. All right. I'll be out in a couple. So, let me go to you guys, and then we'll get out of here. Lexi, Stacy, hi, Stacy. Andy, he won't learn. All right. Joey, Redbird. Benjamin says hit the likes. I don't know. What does that mean? Everybody hit the likes. The printer would have been funny if before he smashed it, Casey would have said PC load letter error. What the fuck does that mean? Yeah. It didn't. It said something like that. It said like, no, you know what it was, man? It was paper jam. And every time I tried to take it out, it kept saying the same thing. And that was so important for the show because I had printed out everything that I wanted to talk about during the show. That's why I got mad, and I smashed the printer. If you guys haven't seen it, go back and check it out. Steven, if Stern took you back, would you go? No. No. As much as I love Howard, and he would never, ask me back, but that shows it's different. We've all changed so much. It's a different show, and I don't know what my role in there would be, but I did want to come on here, and I know I've gotten distracted here with everything, but when Kevin Brenner comes on here and lowers his voice and he doesn't do his thing, because it's funny when he yells at everyone, he hates everybody. There are people telling me that he's a great comic, and when he goes out to the stand or whatever the hell it may be, he's sitting by himself because he's just burned all of his bridges. Nobody likes him. I like him, but I'm wondering if that's the guy. All I know is that he's attacked me, not like in any way where I want anything bad or I want anything damaging to happen to the guy. I don't. I think he's funny. I want him to keep doing what he's doing, but I do think he's like a panhandler. I think he's just using you guys for money. That's what I think. So I'm sure he won't like this, but hey, I like you. I like the Onion. And I've made a decision where I'm usually the nicest guy you know. And I'm not going to be very nice anymore. Am I projecting? Projecting what, Kevin? Howard used Casey for his transgender story and then rejected him again. I don't know what that means, Randy. Kevin, I love you too. I still have April up here. Can you imagine if that was a real April? Wouldn't that be funny? But she's cute. You guys are awesome. That's awesome. I appreciate you guys. There's over 100 of you guys in here listening to this nonsense. Let's see. Brenner May Rot. Brennan May. I don't know what that means, April. Don't you have a show to do? But let me tell you what I got going. I have I don't know if you can see this here. I have a piano and I have a drum machine. So there's a lot of stuff I'm going to be showing you, all right? But I've wasted enough of your time, and I don't hear any fireworks coming out. So I'm going to look for the fireworks, and I'll come see you guys tomorrow. But I really want to thank you guys for sticking with me, and I'm sorry it took so long. I know I was all over the place tonight. Okay. Love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.